Okay, so I already have makeup on my eyes anyways because I didn't wipe off my other makeup I have, but just ignore that. So act like I'm starting fresh. Usually I would start with my eyebrows first, and when I clean up my eyebrows, I push down the concealer that is around that I use to shape my eyebrows. I push it down here, then I go in with some more concealer. You can use eyeshadow primer. You can use eyeshadow primer, any of that. Eyeshadow primer is about this color too. But to save money, I just use concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. Medium Peach color. I usually use this right here on my eyes to do the highlights. But so and make sure when you're blending, like you're smashing it into your eye. You gotta really get that makeup to stick to your eye. And the reason why you use concealer, especially a brighter color concealer, is to ensure that your eyeshadow pops. You would just put it around the perimeter of where you want your makeup or your eyeshadow to be. So then I'm gonna go in with my BingxBeauty palette, Full Glam palette. It's got a lot of banging colors. You see I use the hell out of it. Usually you would go in with a eyeshadow brush, which would kind of look like this. They are either smaller or bigger, not too much bigger, but about this size. And then they have the little ones to do detailed eyeshadow designs, like if you want to get in the crease and like do a line or do a wing. And then you would have a separate small brush like this to blend it at the end. I don't have that. I just have these two that could work for eyeshadow that I stole from my little sister. So bear with me. I just wanted to make that disclaimer. So I'm gonna try to, like, after I do it, wipe it off and then try to blend it. So, let me figure out how I want to do this. So I'm gonna go in with that dark purplish Barney looking color, this one first. That's gonna be like the smoky part. Just drop it. And you don't have to worry about being perfect with it. Like press it in there, press it in there. That way it kind of sticks to the concealer that you just pressed on there. Like usually you don't want to use the same brush either when you're doing two different colors. So, but of course, like I said, I don't have all right. So then, I'm trying to show you the next color I'm using. I'm going to go in with this full set color. And then I'm going to highlight it with the BingxBeauty color. Now, usually people will go in, I'll show you, hold on. Go in and do their cut creases or concealer. Now we're using the full set color and just going in over the concealer. Make sure you go in heavy. Remember, this is what you would usually do with a different brush than the first one you just used on the first color. But, you know, I don't have a choice. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of the corner of my eye left undone, because I'm gonna do a little like highlight color right there. Some people like to highlight here over top of their eyeshadow. Eyeshadow looks definitely pop the most when you have on lashes. Like, this would look so cute with lashes. Like, it don't look it's not gonna look the same because the rest of my face isn't done. My eyebrows ain't done. And two, because I don't have any lashes on, but it's just a teaching moment. And if you ever mess up and you feel like it's not to your liking out here in the outside perimeter, go ahead and take your concealer and just, you know how you sharpen your brows, sharpen your liner however you want it positioned or to look. I'm gonna use my other brush, this little brush, to get the crease. And it, see, I'm braided out. Like, I'm probably gonna use my concealer to get this part off. All right, so this is where you would take a clean brush and blend. Start with, like, if you're, usually you would start with the brighter colors, but because I started with a darker color on the outside, because I like to start with the outside and blend in. So move your brush in a circular motion. Back and forth, back and forth. You can already see it starting to blend. And then I'm gonna go to the other side, and you want to try to stick with the same colors first. And you don't have to put too much pressure on your eye as you're blending it. Just lightly circle it. And if you feel like you have too much eyeshadow product on your brush, and it's not blending the way you want, go ahead and wipe your brush off and then continue blending. Now, blending is the most time-consuming part of makeup, I swear it, because you gotta blend, 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 blend. Like, blending is what makes your makeup, literally. It's the most important part. And I didn't realize that until I started like really practicing it. So, yeah. But once I did start doing it, I definitely seen the difference. So, I'm wiping my brush off. I blended the outside. I know you can see the difference. I'm gonna go ahead and blend the creases. And honestly, in these kind of looks, cut crease looks, this is all the blending you need to do. Is your outside color and then right at your crease. Because that was the whole point of you doing it. This is a cut crease eyeshadow look. It would be different on other looks, but this is a cut crease one. And that was the whole point of adding more concealer and stuff to add this color, is because you want the cut crease look. And I'm gonna come over here to this side. So this part you don't really need to like blend as much. And there you have it. Like I said, could you imagine that with lashes and my brows being done not halfway off from yesterday? But there it is. Let me take a picture. And I hope that helped you. As you can see the blend in there. You can see the cut crease. I hope you can see what I'm talking about. You can see the cut crease as well as it being blended and kind of ombre into a darker color. Blended but ombre. Like if I was doing my full face, this right here, you wouldn't see this where I had put the concealer on. You wouldn't see that. You would just see what you're supposed to see. And I would probably put a little concealer here to bring the shadow down a little bit. But yeah, I'm sorry this took so long, but I hope it helped.